If you're experiencing trash pickup delays in your neighborhood, you're not alone. You're one of thousands of San Diegans who are being impacted by staffing issues. The pandemic has hit City of San Diego workers hard. Nearly 1 in 6 have either contracted the virus or had to quarantine and miss work. The reduced workforce is having an impact, overflowing trash cans, unfilled potholes, and broken streetlights. Our investigative partners at iNewsSource dug into the city's services backlogs and what officials plan to do about it. Joining me now, as always on Tuesday, senior investigative reporter and assistant editor Brad Racino to talk more about it. Brad, thanks as always. Can you start by telling us how bad this service repair and trash issues have become in San Diego?
Yeah, it's pretty bad. And to figure out exactly how bad, our reporters, Mary Plummer and Jill Castellano, analyzed data from the city's Get It Done app. Now, this is the app that anyone can use to report non-emergency problems like graffiti that needs removed or missed trash collection or other things. And what they found was that trash and recycling pickup problems are the top complaint on the app. And actually, since the pandemic began, those complaints are up about 45%. Other top complaints involve graffiti removal, potholes, streetlight outages. A major finding was that there's actually a 4-month wait right now for streetlight repairs. So that's the big picture view, but I should point out that there are more people now using this app than ever before. It may skew the numbers a little bit. And also a lot of people are stuck at home right now and they may be noticing more problems and reporting them more often.
44 months delay for streetlights, is that right?
Yeah, it's kind of amazing, and it was one of the key points in the story that my eyes bulged out of my head when I saw it, was that the city actually needs about $52 million a year to service all the streetlights that need repaired right now, and the annual budget for that department is $864,000. So when you're talking, the gap there is just phenomenal.
That's a lot of dark streets for a long time. Okay, we talked about city workers being hit by the pandemic as being one factor. What are the other big issues that are contributing to this city services issue?
Yeah, so the major one you hit on, 1 in 6 city employees has had to miss work because of COVID, or they had to quarantine because of it. That's left a lot of departments short-staffed. Another major factor is that San Diego is facing a pretty large deficit, $154 million at last count, which means a lot of departments are looking at ways to cut spending. But also with people staying at home, they're generating more waste. So trash and recycling and green waste, the volume for that is up about 10% since this time last year, which means more trips to the dump for city workers. And with so many of them out due to COVID, there's a backlog. So you can kind of see how this problem just compounds itself.
Brad, I have about 30 seconds left. It's not a pretty picture. Is there a time frame for this to all be fixed with this huge deficit of work and money?
Not really. You know, the city's basically struggling to fill these positions, these vacant positions, to help with this problem. The only thing we've noticed is that the city is announcing ahead of time any planned service delays on their website. So you can go online, type in your address, and see if you'll be affected by any delays. But other than that, nothing yet.
All right, Brad Racino with iNewsSource.org. Check them out. They are a nonprofit. They need donations to keep running, and they do a great job. Brad, thanks as always for joining us and shedding some light on a kind of dim picture in some parts of the city of San Diego.
Thanks for having me, Carlo.